All right, Sav Squad, we got some stuff to talk about. What's up, Sav Squad? We are back with another video, and today, baby girl, what are we doing today?
Today, you guys, we are doing a wedding Q&A. So we're answering all the things you guys want to know about our wedding, regarding how things went during the day, what happened that night, all the details, all the questions, all the good things, all the bad things, everything in between. Thank you. Is anybody else, when you're driving, you have to have someone pull your arm to get you out of your jacket?
Also, before this video gets started, happy New Year's Eve. That means tomorrow.
2020. It's a big year. It's a new decade.
So the first question is, how was the Bachelor and Bachelorette party?
My sister and my bridesmaids planned like a little Bachelorette dinner, and then we met you guys and we all hung out, which was really fun, and we like danced, we ate food, and we ate burgers and fries.
What made you choose the dress that you chose?
I tried on actually like only probably like 7 different dresses, and I think the moment I tried that dress on, I just knew. And everyone always says like you're gonna know when you put it on, and my mom started crying. I also got that dress because I knew that Josh would love it. He loves lace, so that's why I went to this dress shop called Grace Loves Lace. What was your favorite and least favorite thing of planning the wedding? I'm ready for this.
I didn't plan the wedding, so.
Yes, you did. We planned it together.
My favorite part was when I actually had a say. My least favorite part was I actually gave my input, and my input was just thrown to the side, or somebody had to argue with it or something like that.
That's not true. Babe,
am I lying?
No, I always asked you for your input.
I know, but then when I gave it, it was just like, why did I even speak?
What emotions were you feeling when you first saw Sav?
I think I was just more excited than anything. I didn't cry when I first saw Sav. I think I was just more excited just to finally see you for that day. Just seeing the dress, I was really taken back by the dress, because the dress was everything that I would need in a dress. And I don't really even care about that stuff, but I was like, this dress is just...
It was for you.
It was for me. Any tips on how to write your own wedding vows? I'm getting married next year in June 2020, and I need some advice.
Write them in advance. At least this is what I would say. I wrote mine like, I think 2 weeks at least before, and I kept like going back and reading them and just making sure that I said everything I wanted to say. But I tried to keep them short, but like still have every moment and everything that I wanted in mine.
Were y'all scared kissing in front of everyone? I need answers. I was not scared.
I wasn't scared, but I will say like standing up there, when I first got up there, I was definitely like nervous, just because we were like in front of a big crowd of people, you know, and it was just a lot of emotions, really overwhelming. But when we kissed, I think by that point I was definitely relaxed. But I was a little scared because I wore lip gloss, and I told Josh I wasn't gonna wear lip gloss, and then I knew that he was gonna have lip gloss all over him after we kissed.
Okay, I've seen this question maybe 20,000 times. Everyone's asking, how was the wedding night? The night of...
Oh, the night? Like...
The night.
Okay, you wanna answer?
Yeah, it was a great night. We got an Airbnb. We Ubered, and then my brother drove my car to the Airbnb so we could have the car
the next day.
And then right when we got there, we were just like taking the Airbnb in. And then, I kid you guys not, for like maybe 2 to 3 hours, we were just sitting down talking about the entire wedding night.
Yeah, we like literally just couldn't stop, I guess, what is it, like appreciating and like reliving each moment.
Well, it was our first time alone.
Seeing each other, yeah.
It was our first time alone for the entire night. Honestly, it was our first time alone ever since our parents got in that week. We were never alone, or we never really even like saw each other. We were always with like, you know, our families and friends. And separated, stuff like that. So the fact that that was our first time ever seeing each other, we had to just sit and talk and just take in the whole entire moment. And we were up to like
I want to say like 4.
Oh, 4.
I think.
Well, 2 is when we stopped talking.
Babe, you guys stop. Yeah. So I was starving and I ate a lemon bundt cake. I'll never forget that night.
I ate a cake too.
Oh my.
I gotta go.
You can't put that in there.
But not that type of cake. Like, I ate our wedding cake.
Oh yeah, we ate our wedding cake at the Airbnb?
Yes.
What kind of cake did we have? Someone also asked us.
Oh yeah, this is another question. It was a cinnamon batter. I don't know what type of cake it was.
Cinnamon buttercream frosting with a cinnamon cake, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was actually layered, so some layer, it was like vanilla, cinnamon, vanilla, cinnamon.
We gotta go back to the lady who made it.
Want to do that on our 1 year?
Or next month. Next week. Besides that, our wedding night was great.
Everyone's asking if we made love.
If we made love, no.
We didn't?
Yeah, we did. That's awkward.
Wait,
why are we telling you guys that?
I don't know, I'm actually scared.
What are you scared of?
We can't put that in there.
We're married!
I mean, everyone knows how you make a baby. We're not having a baby.
You're doing too much. This conversation's over. Okay, Oh my gosh. Get back.
Hi.
Go on your side. When did Josh and his mom train for the dance? We trained.
It looks like you
the
did.
day of. I made the mix.
The night before.
The night before. It was like a hustle.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's a Detroit known dance. So we already kind of knew that part. We still had to like rehearse like the beginning part and then like the part where we're going to take off our jacket and all that stuff. And then go to the shoot part at the end. If you haven't seen that video, it is on our channel right now. You guys can go watch that. See, I'm seeing this question too. What went wrong at the wedding?
Yeah, during this ceremony, there was like another event going on at our wedding venue.
It sounded like a mariachi band was going in.
Wait, that's funny that you like are really specific with it, because I was just gonna say I didn't really notice it because I was like so in the moment. I did hear it, but I was like, oh whatever. Like it didn't like faze me. Oh yeah, so we had arranged to have cornhole and Jenga at our wedding, and the venue like forgot to put them out. Yeah. So I would have never known because we didn't even go. No,
we didn't notice until later.
Like where everything was, it was separate from the buffet, and we never went to the buffet because they like brought us our food, which is where the cornhole and Jenga was supposed to be. But yeah, I think those are like the two things.
How much did the wedding cost?
Okay, well I actually looked up like how much the average wedding in California costs, and I think it was like $30,000, which is insane. But I'll just say that ours was a little below that. That made me feel better because I was like, okay, this is the average wedding. Ours was less than that. But I will say that weddings are really expensive, and Josh and I did everything we could to contribute and help our families out. Thank God for our families and my mom and my dad and your mom and your dad, because we couldn't have done it without them.
At all. There was another question saying like, would you just like cancel the stress of the wedding and just like elope?
Well, so we did kind of consider that before we ever like started planning the wedding, and there was definitely moments in the process of planning where I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much. It's so much money. Like we should have just got married with our close family and that's it. But now having that day, like I wouldn't trade that day for the world, and I think it was seriously worth. Like everyone says your wedding's just one day, like why spend all this money, why do this? But it literally like changed my life. It was so special for us, and we'll never be able to have something like that ever again. If
you want a small wedding, or you just want to just have you two and just the officiant, then do that. But like it's really just what you feel, what you want. You know you better than anybody else. So another question was, how many people were at the wedding? It was a little like over 100. Yeah, it was a little over 100. We invited
like 180.
180, but like we knew it was a lot of family that we knew that couldn't come, and then a lot of like friends who were just kind of like out of town and stuff like that. So someone said they're getting married and they just want advice, just straight up solid advice.
Try as best as you can to not get stressed out and not worry, I guess, because I feel like I was so concerned about everything going perfectly and like, oh my gosh this, oh my gosh that, you know? Just soak in every moment because you literally only get this day once. If I could go back, I would just not be as stressed, I guess, because everything ended up perfectly and it'll all work out. That's what I started to realize. I was like, everything has to work out. So like, why am I worried, you know? Yeah.
Enjoy every single moment. Because I think we actually did a good job of that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that.
But enjoy every single moment from the week or the weeks before the wedding, but like mainly like when your family gets there that week, enjoy that time because it's only happening once. It doesn't happen a lot. Like we talk about to this day, our families talk about to this day how much all of our families just want to get together again and just hang out because that was the highlight of the entire wedding. It was just, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. People are gonna be coming up to you, but enjoy that moment. Right. Enjoy that conversation that you're having with somebody that you're only gonna have with them for like 10 seconds. How did you feel when you first saw me?
My initial thought was like, I wondered how you felt about my dress. I literally asked Josh for his opinion on everything. Like before I buy even just like a shirt, I'll be like, do you like this, babe? It was weird not to be able to ask you your opinion on something that's so important. I was just so happy to see you and like you looked so handsome. I instantly just grabbed you and hugged you.
Any tips? I plan on asking my girlfriend to marry me soon.
I would say don't let money be the reason why you don't get married or don't get engaged, because I feel like it's good to be financially stable obviously, but you know you want to spend your life with that person forever. You guys are going to work things out and you're going to be together forever.
Pray about this decision. If you know, you just know that is your wife, just go for it. You got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. Have conversations with your significant other. Yo, are we ready to actually do this? Like, are you ready to have a future and be together forever? Because we're not getting divorced. We're doing this to do it. Have those heart-to-heart conversations, because you can't go into proposing or you can't go into the wedding or you're married not knowing.
Yeah, no uncertainty.
Make sure you know, pray, talk to God. He'll give you the straight up right answer.
I was peering over there when you were talking because there's a spider on the windshield and I was really scared, but it's outside so I'm fine.
Last question, what was the most stressful thing while planning the wedding?
I think it was kind of stressful, like not having any of our family or anyone here to like help us, I guess. It was just me and you, and we didn't really know anything about planning a wedding, obviously, before we planned ours.
Well, we had a wedding planner, a day of coordinator.
We did. So we met with her a month before our wedding, and that gave me so much peace. So I definitely recommend that. If you guys are planning a wedding, at least have like a month of coordinator or a day of coordinator for sure. Our wedding would not have been smooth or even possible, I feel like, without her.
All right, you guys, we hope that we answered your questions, you know, the good ones, the ones that you guys wanted to actually know. If you're getting married in 2020 or looking to get married in 2020, we hope that this actually helped, inspired you, and pushed you to, you know, do this thing. It's possible. We saw the engaged people or the people who's thinking about getting married, and we're truly excited for you guys. All right, Sav Squad, we're gonna close out today's video right here, but before we go though, y'all know we do have to do a Sav Squad shout out though. Baby girl, who does our shout out go to today?
Our shout out today goes to James E. Smith Jr.
Hey, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for rocking with the Sav Squad. We rock with you.
Because you rock with us.
If you want to shout out in our next video, all you have to do is hit us up on our IG, hit us up on our Twitter, subscribe to the Sav Squad, the dopest squad on the internet, and we will shout you out.
Guys, also Happy New Year, because we don't know if we're posting tomorrow, so just in case we don't, Happy New Year, Happy 2020. Yeah. 2020 is going to be a really big year for us. It's going to be the
best year for everyone.
And I was just going to say, and for you guys.
We have some big stuff that we're announcing really, really soon, and we're so excited. We've been working on this for a while.
I could cry.
I could cry.
I will cry.
We're going to be announcing it really soon, Sav Squad. We love you guys. Happy New Year. We will see you in 2020.
2020.
All right, Sav Squad. I love you guys. We have some big things coming and some big announcements. Why do I want to say big announcements?
Announcements, honey.
Say big announcements.
Big announcements.
Say it 4 times fast.
Big announcements, big announcements, big announcements, big announcements, big announcements. And you didn't say it 4 times fast. You can't say it once.
I'm just saying. That's well, I have said it like 4 times already.
Say big announcements 4 times fast.
Big announcements, big announcements, big.
You're not saying it fast.
Because I can't.